Those are some enthusiastic supporters of Raila Odinga in Kisumu who were with Laura Otieno just a short while ago, asking him to come out and speak to them. So let me just give you a summary of all of the 8 issues that had been presented by the Supreme Court for determination in this particular presidential petition. All of those petitions were consolidated into one. As to whether the technology deployed by the IEBC guaranteed accurate results. They say the court was not persuaded that the technology deployed by IEBC failed the standard of Article 86A of the Constitution on a number of issues such as integrity, verifiability, security, and transparency. And as to the second issue, whether there was interference with the uploading and transmission of Forms 34A from the polling stations to the IEBC portal, the court said there was no, or rather they say there was no credible evidence presented to establish whether there was any interference with the uploading of those forms. Further, the court said there was no difference between the Forms 34A that were uploaded on the IEBC public portal with those received at the National Tallying Center and those that were issued to the candidates' agents at the polling stations. And finally, regarding the postponement of the election and whether that resulted in voter suppression, particularly in areas like Kakamega, Mombasa, as well as the other areas that had their mini polls after the general election, they said the court found that there was no proof that the postponement resulted in voter suppression to the detriment of the first respondent, who was Azimio candidate Raila Odinga. And then the court found that there was a plausible explanation for the vote differential on account of the categories of votes who only vote for the president, such as prisoners and Kenyans in the diaspora as well. I will go through the other issues in a moment, but just suffice it to say that all of the petitions or all of the issues that were up for determination at the Supreme Court were dismissed, and that those findings by the Supreme Court were unanimous. That means all judges agreed on the matters before them and on the decision that they presented to Kenyans just a couple of hours ago. Let's get some more reaction now from one of those counties that was the subject of the petition, Mombasa County, which had its mini poll just last week. And